Dr. Renato Saltz is a top plastic surgeon here in Utah and the president of the International Society of Aesthetic Plastic Surgery. He's passionate about helping breast cancer survivors through his Image Reborn Foundation. Shauna with more tonight, Person to Person.
Dr. Saltz has helped thousands of women since 1998 with his foundation. He cares about the safety and well-being of his patients and just wants them to feel good about the way they look.
The best part of my job is to see patients happy after plastic surgery. You know, plastic surgery is one of the few specialties that you see a tremendous response from the patients.
Do you ever tell people no?
Oh, I do. And the older I get, the more no's I tell them, because if there's any question in my mind that I'm not going to be happy, why do that? And it's not just saying no. You want to really sometimes counsel that patient to see a psychologist. You want to make sure they're not going to walk outside the office and go and see somebody else that's going to say yes.
And it can become an addiction.
Right. That's a very common problem, especially today with social media and everything you find on your phone. You have to help that individual and put a stop on that nonsense.
What was your aha moment when you realized that this was what you wanted to do with your life?
I started doing photographs before and afters for local plastic surgeons. This is in South Brazil. And then I started coming to their operating rooms and watching them operate and document with photographs. Not every plastic surgeon had cameras those days, especially in Brazil. I was just fascinated. I love it. So I knew in high school that's what I wanted to do. And I was very lucky. I was able to get my training in the U.S. and then I stay here.
Image Reborn, tell us a little bit more about what that is.
So the charity offered 3-day free retreats in some of the most beautiful homes up in Park City to women from all over the United States, from South America. We had women from Europe. These are all breast cancer survivors. They come in on Friday, they stay together until Sunday afternoon. And during those 3 days, we just bombard them with good things. And they're really spoiled. But more than that, it gives them an opportunity to connect to each other. So sometimes for the first time, they have a chance to really relax or cry or share that friendship. It's been going on for 19 years.
What, 19 years?
Yeah.
Wow, that must make you feel so good.
I think it's really my passion. It's something I'm very proud of it.
I'm struck by the juxtaposition of the vanity of plastic surgery, right? And then also just the non-vanity and the beauty of helping people get through the hardest thing of their life.
You got to be a physician first, and then a surgeon, and then a cosmetic surgeon. I think if you look our specialty, I think we're very blessed, very lucky in what we do, and you have to give it back. You
keep saying, I'm so grateful, I'm so blessed, I'm so lucky. Is that a ruling part of your life?
I saw my parents doing, I saw my grandparents doing. They were immigrants from Europe that moved to Brazil just before the Second War, and that's the way I was raised. You gotta help, your fellow man.
Well, Utah is one of the top states in the country for plastic surgery. For more on that and Dr. Saltz, go to KUTV.com, click on features, and then Person to Person.